Don't drop me.
He tried to have to lower him down in there, does he? So they didn't show it.
Yeah.
That's a little cheap. Hey guys, Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane.
Marietta.
I'm Malachi.
Guys, these are my kids, and we're here with Supernatural Season 1, Episode 8. Alright guys, last episode we had as another vengeful spirit, or another spirit. This spirit happened to be very vengeful and attaches itself to kind of the emotion. In this case, it was Lori.
Yep.
And I think
Her dad was a reverend.
You know what's interesting is I didn't remember this at all. I mean, it's been 20 years maybe since I've watched it. And I remember thinking, I bet it's a reverend just based off of kind of what I know about shows. But that was, you know, they rely on that kind of, what's it, like a red herring in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, well, it's this crime of against immorality. It's probably this dad who is very harsh on his daughter, everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's the daughter herself. She was making the Hookman legend. She's making the Hookman manifest. All right, you guys remember specific things we learned about spirits and what we need to do to take them out?
Yeah, they were burning like all the silver that was connected to the church, and they finally got the Hookman out. But it took a little bit because they didn't get all the pieces. They got her necklace.
Yeah,
and the bones.
Yeah, so specifically, exactly, okay. Specifically, the only reason they were burning the silver is because the hook was made of silver.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't know how much silver comes into play, except it does help kill certain, obviously, like, what was it, the last episode before this? Silver Bullet in the Heart, was it not the Changeling, but the Transform, well, I can't remember what it's called.
Bloody Mary?
No,
Or...
it's the guy that was wearing Dean's skin.
The skin.
Oh, the shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter, yeah, sorry.
Jensen Ackles went to a graveyard and found the unmarked tomb with a symbol, and then dug up the grave illegally, and then poured salt all over it, the bones, and then he burned it.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in that, like the salt, because we know the salt, what it does to ghosts. Do you remember what they do with the shotgun, Liana?
They had to put salt in it.
Rock salt, yeah. And because you figure if you just burn the bones, it would work, but you have to salt the bones and then burn them.
Yeah.
So, guys, before we jump into this, hype this video, leave a comment down below. Also, check us out on Patreon for our full uncut reaction. Let's jump in.
Just fall through?
Dustin?
Beetle?
I don't care if my ankle's broken. I'm getting out of here.
I'm getting the fuck out of there, yeah.
Pick them off. You have hands.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That's
Gross.
disgusting.
You could have grabbed onto the roots to get out. I mean,
Yeah, I will say, unless he broke his back, I'm fucking getting out.
Credit card scams? It's not the most honest thing in the world, Dean.
Well, let's see. Honest, fun and easy. It's no contest. Besides, we're good at it. It's what we were raised to do.
Yeah, well, how we were raised was jacked.
Yeah, says you. We got a new gig or what?
Maybe. Always playing.
So I don't think hustling people in pool is a bad thing.
Dean, we have no idea what's down there.
All right, I'll go if you're scared. Scared?
Flip the damn coin. Don't drop me.
He tried to have to lower him down in there, does he? So they didn't show it.
yeah.
That's a little cheap.
So you two are interested in Oasis plans?
Yes, sir.
Let me just say, we accept homeowners of any race, religion, color, or...
Well, you have to. It's a law.
That we accept homeowners of any race, religion, color, or sexual orientation.
Right. I'm gonna go talk to Larry. Okay, honey?
Someone likes bugs? My son, he's
Oh,
Okay.
what if he's
into insects.
like, and
He's very
he definitely
inquisitive.
might be
There we
doing-
go.
Who
might
can say no
have
to a
something to do
steam
with that.
shower? I use mine every day.
Sounds great.
You also have 3 different Whirlpool tubs to choose from. The hardware for the tubs includes nickel, brass, and when you see the
He controls them.
That's so weird.
It's yours?
You gonna tell my dad?
I don't know. Who's your dad?
Yeah. Larry usually skips me in the family introductions.
Matthew.
Patrick? What he said?
Matthew.
No.
Matthew. Matt.
Well, how do you know he was doing something wrong?
I am so sorry about my son and his pet. It's no bother. Excuse us.
That kid looks
Jesus.
familiar. He looks like the kid from the Good Doctor.
About a year ago, before they broke ground, one of Larry's surveyors dropped dead while on the job. Get this, severe allergic reaction to bee stings.
More bugs.
More bugs.
What happened to me? The kid was probably somewhere looking at me,
Yeah.
controlling me.
We're gonna squat in an empty house?
I want to try the steam shower. Come on. Come on!
You go to some of these crazy ass states, California. You got.
Well, they were in Oklahoma, so no wait.
Yeah, I mean they'll let people squat there and they'll make the homeowner pay the bill. Dude.
Where did that come from?
My God.
So she just does that.
Queso would
She just hits it
crash
off
out.
and goes, "That's okay."
This kid's somewhere.
Oh
looking,
damn it! I thought it was gonna be Dean.
Looking through the bug's eyes.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. Run! You can't. Wow.
She crashed into it and sliced her
Oh,
up.
you're like, she's that. I'd be scared too, but.
Oh no, she didn't die. She's gonna bleed to death.
Freaking. Doing something.
That's just disgusting. If that's a Matthew, I'd spank his fucking butt so hard and send him to bed.
Yeah, I'd do it.
It'd work for you.
No.
The shower is awesome. Come on.
Dude, steam
Good
rooms
towel,
are
man.
steam rooms are fantastic.
What happened?
I'm still trying to find out.
The spiders are
Identified the body
gone.
for the police. Look, I'm sorry. This isn't a good time. It's okay. Excuse me.
Where's Matt? Where's Matthew at? Little kid somewhere hiding here.
Yeah, get in that house.
See if we got a bug problem.
They're fake.
Christ.
No, they're
They're
squished.
dead then?
Yeah.
Freaking praying mantis. This freak.
Like the kid in Smallville in season 1 that was like trying to bang Lana.
You're not serial killers.
No, I think you're safe.
Maybe this kid doesn't know he's doing it. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure. That's usually the twist.
Let me show you something.
No, I'm not following you anywhere. No way.
Yeah, maybe it's not him.
Larry doesn't listen to me.
Why not?
You call me Shane when you're talking to your friends?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It just rolls like
Larry.
Mark Farley.
Oh my God, what's happening? A bug orgy?
I've been keeping track of insect populations.
Of course you have.
Part of an AP science class.
Cap.
Two like peas in a pod.
What's been happening?
Oh my God.
The trap.
Screw that.
A lot of worms.
Something down there.
How do you know?
It's a body.
Would you reach your hand down there?
The skull. It's the skull. It's a freaking skull.
Oh.
Truth is, when we finally do find Dad, I don't know if he's even gonna want to see me.
Sam, Dad was never disappointed in you, but even when you two weren't talking, he used to swing by Stanford whenever he could. Keep an eye on you.
Aw.
Oh.
Make sure you were safe.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't he tell me any of that?
Well, it's a two-way street, dude, and you could have picked up the phone. Come on, we're gonna be late for our appointment.
That's nice.
Where's the dad at?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'd say they're 170 years old.
This
Wow.
this insect man knows this.
Heavily suggests
Anthropologist.
Native American.
Native American.
Were there any tribes or reservations on that land?
Not according
They're cursed because the bugs. They're cursed because they're on the land.
We're students from the university.
No, you're not. You're lying.
How do you know that?
Well, truth is,
You know, start sentence with, truth is, liars.
Playing solitaire, that's a fun game.
200 years ago, a band of my ancestors lived in that valley. One day, American cavalry came to relocate them. Every man, woman, and child still in the village.
Jesus.
Was dead.
By bugs. No.
Nope.
It was the say on the sixth night.
No, it was the cavalry.
As the chief of the village lay dying, he whispered to the heavens that no white man would ever tarnish this land.
It's a freaking curse.
Wow.
Told you. God.
Nature would rise up.
Yep, nature. The bugs.
They
And
deserve
it
to
would
die.
bring as many days of misery and death to the white man as the cavalry.
I'm
had
Filipino,
brought.
baby. I can go live there if I want.
You're a fourth Filipino.
I'm still in it. They mean 100% white.
So to white people?
6 days.
Or just...
And on the night of the sixth day, none would survive.
Uh-oh.
What about the bees, though? The bees came and killed one time, and then a couple months later, the houses are done.
Maybe
When
it's...
did the gas company man die?
Let's see, we got here Tuesday, so Friday the 20th.
March 20th. That's the spring equinox.
Last month.
The night the sun and the moon share the sky as equals.
So every year about this time, anybody in Oasis Plains is in danger.
Kill them. Stop them.
Dude, get out of there.
So nature is protecting them. That's awesome. That's cool.
My dad doesn't listen in the best of circumstances. What am I supposed to tell him?
You gotta make him listen, okay?
Matt, under no circumstances are you to tell the truth. You'll just think you're nuts.
Make him listen. What are you thinking?
Get off my property before I call the cops.
Dad, they're right. Hey, we're in danger.
Matt, get inside!
No!
Now!
Why won't you listen to me?
Because this is crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
Look, this land is cursed.
How would you listen to that, though, you know?
Take that risk with your family.
Wait.
They're coming.
Bugs, bees, freaking hornets, something.
Bees at night?
Imagine bees something coming at you.
All right, it's time to go. Larry, get your wife.
Mosquitoes.
Guys,
Oh my God.
I got chills. Oh God.
It is like a biblical plague.
They're blanketing the house.
I would literally die. Tom saw this. I guarantee he's freaking out.
Yeah. Dude, you're screwed already.
Why is it explosive?
What do you mean?
It's explosive. It's like on fire.
Yeah, because he used a lighter.
There's no lighter.
He had a lighter.
No, he didn't.
You only need to do it once. And he just lit it again, too. How many... Were those bees?
Yeah. Bees.
Oh my
Termites
goodness.
are working. They're all working together.
It's nature, yeah.
That's
It'd
terrible.
be funny. There's a black guy here. He's screaming, "I'm black!"
And he's just screaming it.
That's so insane.
You're gonna run out by now, dude.
That did not seem...
Dude, how
that
fast
long.
did everyone else die? Alright, guys. Going home. And by the way, this is a shoddy place to sell. Oh, actually, no, they live there.
Well, this has been the biggest financial disaster of my career, but somehow I really don't care.
Yep, because it's not as important.
they kind of weird me out now.
Good. Good. Great.
Yeah, I should hope so. I want to find Dad.
Yeah, me too.
Next episode, maybe it won't be filler, and they'll actually be
Well, it ain't
going towards
filler.
him. Going towards him.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find him. And you'll apologize. And then within 5 minutes, you guys will beat each other's throats.
Yeah, probably. To the road.
Let's.
Children, what do we think of that
Pretty
one?
freaky. There's so many
bugs even more now.
bugs.
It's a pretty unique kind of antagonist. It's like the force of nature. And in this particular case, nature itself is manifesting itself as bugs, right?
Yeah.
You know, they You know what's interesting is like you figured they'd use the elements like wind, rain, other things like that, but in particular it's the bugs.
Yep.
Yeah. Wind, earth, fire, air.
Yeah.
Avatar.
You're right.
Can't wait to watch it.
To me, one of the most interesting parts of this actually was when they found, what's his name, Joe Whitetree.
Joe Whitetree. It's a white man who's hunted down by bugs.
What's that?
Joe Whitetree was a white man hunted down by.
No. I mean, he has.
What are you talking about? The Indian guy?
The Indian guy.
Joe.
Name.
Joe Whitetree.
Indian name is Joe.
Is Whitetree? He kept his surname,
Whitetree.
And then Joe, he had some kind of, anglicized name.
Yeah.
Or an anglicized version of his name.
It's crazy talking like his grandfather, because his grandfather gives us so many like stories. That's probably actually like an accurate story.
No,
that'll happen at the end with the cursing of bugs. I don't think, but like white man, what they did.
Well, no, I mean Europeans came here for sure. The English, the Spanish, and the French, and they were absolutely, doing everything they could to conquer this land. But what's really interesting is, for instance, like the Trail of Tears. You guys know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a forced march of Indians out west by Andrew Jackson. I mean, there are things about that were a little, exaggerated. But absolutely, Native Americans went out west. They were forced, and a lot of them took money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
There was one it might have been the Sioux or the Cheyenne, one of the chiefs of this particular reservation. He agreed to do it. He took a ton of money.
Yeah.
And he bought one of the biggest mansions, and he became a movie star, and all his people went west, and he stayed. So he made a deal, and they were making deals with. They were kind of murdering and conquering each other.
Yeah. For
many moons before European involvement, and they teamed up. Like certain tribes, they team up with the French. And say, hey, can you kill our enemies, and then we'll help you kill the English. Like it's pretty complicated, But I'll say that it's just a sad thing to think that there were so many Native American, and of course they were all fighting each other, but there were so many here, and now they have like a lost culture.
I wonder, like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Was like one way they kept track of the calendar days was like the moon and the.
Well, everyone was different. Now the Aztecs and the Mayans in Mesoamerica.
Waiting and waxing, yeah.
Yeah, they were very sophisticated. You know what I mean? They had huge populations, hundreds of thousands of people. They had plumbing. They had the Incas had running hot water, and they were up a mountain too. Machu Picchu, which is their capital. There are places like, the Aztec. I can't remember the name of the Aztec capital, but it was on this lake in Mexico, and they built an island, and it had like 150,000 people there.
Yeah.
And then it's insane what they were doing in Mesoamerica, and so they were still in kind of working with Stone Age type equipment, even though there was metalworking in the Americas at the time. It was mostly Stone Age stuff, but they, in some ways, are a lot more sophisticated than what they were doing in Europe.
These old civilizations probably thought the world was ending when an eclipse happened.
No, they didn't. It's not the Aztecs and the Mayans. They knew. They kept track of the stars, and they kept track of all that stuff.
Actually, Mr. Honeshkala, who's a teacher, and his English teacher said the Indians did think the world was ending. So
maybe, okay, which tribe?
All of them, all 13.
They're all distinctly different.
All 13.
They're all distinctly different with different languages too.
Yeah, but they thought this eclipse.
No,
the world went dark.
The Aztecs and the Mayans and the.
I'm talking about Aztecs. I'm talking about Mayans. I'm talking about Indians.
They are Indians.
Aztecs.
What you're referring to as the Indians is a blanket word used to describe all the indigenous people. Now they're not indigenous to America. They did cross a land bridge to get here, but they settled it. They were here for thousands of years, fighting and conquering and killing each other, but they had their own distinct cultures, languages, everything else. And yeah, they are all Indians in that respect. The Mayans and the Aztecs and Incas are just, they're in the North American continent. They're just farther south.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying they simply thought the moon is covering the sun?
Well, no, they predicted with great accuracy. They charted all of that stuff. They knew when it was going to happen.
Yeah, but
they built their
what did they think it was?
I don't know what they thought it was, but they weren't threatened.
I guarantee someone went blind by it.
They what?
Went blind.
Maybe, but they figured out just like we did, like, okay, don't stare at it. And they tell their kids, hey, your great Uncle Joe, he stared at it, so you don't. And he went blind, so don't stare at it. That's how everyone figures things out. They were very sophisticated. They had algebra, they had geometry,
cool.
they had all kinds of stuff. I mean, they were able to figure out all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean, in particular in Mesoamerica. Now the stuff, it seems like for some reason they were way more advanced, especially when it came to pyramid building, than they were up north.
They weren't able to learn how to fight against people with superior weapons.
No, that's not true, actually.
Now they all die.
How they all die? Because of disease. That's the only reason they died.
Oh, yeah, because of all the dead bodies.
What?
All the dead... What do you mean, what? They got shot. People got shot and their dead bodies and bugs would come. And diseases, yeah.
No,
bodies would get shot at.
Malachi.
People would stay.
So what happened during the European expansion is when the Europeans actually started coming here and trying to settle the place, 95% of the population was dying and they died by smallpox.
Also, they weren't able to figure out how to make good medicine.
Well, no one was.
Well, yeah, exactly. Nobody.
Yes, everyone. It's just the Europeans. They had their plague already, so a lot of the Europeans were already immune to that stuff. Okay.
Yep.
So in the Americas, they were not immune to any of those diseases. So 95% of the population. That's how they died.
I'm going what my teacher said, not.
95% of the population in the Americas was killed by diseases that they were not immune to. After that, it was a slow war of attrition to where they got wiped out and relocated. They lost their culture and everything else by different European forces. French, Spanish, English, all of them. And they're all killing each other. They're teaming up with each other to kill the other tribes too. That is all certain. Now, I know there is like a...
This is true.
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of a view, I think... there's a surface level view that just, English, French, Spanish, like they just call them the white man. That they came here and killed and took everyone's land. That happened too, but it's a lot more complicated than that. So I think it's interesting because curses are curses. Curses are, just like they said, they're not very specific, right? A couple episodes back.
Yeah.
So this someone's great grandfather, they were annihilated by these Europeans.
Cavalry.
Yeah, they called it the American cavalry. They were annihilated, for sure. And that stuff happened, and they cursed the land. I think what's interesting, it's white man, because back then, I mean, we were, I don't know.
Curses, are they even real? I mean, I know, like in Skyward Sword, the hero of time, the courage of the hero and the blood of the goddess. Okay. I know curses are that kind of curse.
Yeah, I don't believe in curses. I mean, I just don't believe in them, really. I mean, I do believe that if you have a pattern of doing something stupid and something bad, you're going to have effects in your life, and those effects might ripple onto your children or whatever else. And it might feel like a curse, but in reality, I think everyone has, for the most part, they're personally responsible for themselves and their actions. And
destiny.
There are people that are born with like a bad hand, and those people have to work harder. It's sad, but it's just how it is. That's how life is. So
how did people who...
I wasn't born with the worst hand. I wasn't born with the best hand. So, but we were born in the 20th and 21st century in America. We weren't born 500 years ago. We weren't born 2,000 years ago. We weren't born in some of these really bad communist countries. We weren't born during the SSR in that country. You know what I mean? We were born in a good situation. So I don't particularly like to complain too much. No. That's how I kind of look at it. Like, I don't think anyone in the past, 100 years really should complain compared to people that were born 4,500 years ago in Europe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
what a time to be alive.
Yeah. I mean, we live in a good time, and I know...
We live in the greatest time ever.
Objectively, we actually do. I know people, it's not popular to say that, but in terms of the lowering of infant mortality, rights of women, the rights of people of different race, religion.
Average death going up.
Yeah, yeah.
Average death age.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean...
People were dying at 15.
They were.
20.
You're right.
Now people live till 90, 100.
Well, right now in America, the average time of death is 77 for men, and it's higher for women. It's like 80.
Because we have tests.
What's that?
We have more tests.
Yeah. More tests?
You told me that. No,
Testosterone?
Testosterone.
We have lower testosterone, actually. Way lower. Yeah. It's a real thing. Anyways.
What?
Yeah.
No, what? I thought we... What? My whole life's a lie. I hate everything. What? That makes no sense.
We have lower testosterone.
How?
Yeah.
We're stronger.
We're not stronger. Really.
What? What are you talking about? We're talking about the same thing here?
Yes, Malachi, we're talking about the same thing here. So, because of many different factors, a lot of it is like in our environment, the stuff we put in our food, the fluoride in our water.
What are you talking about?
It has lowered. Okay, so
I'm talking.
Our testosterone is mine's lower on average than my dad's generation, and his generation.
I'm talking about boys and girls.
What about boys and girls?
I was talking about men. And I said, yeah, I said we have higher testosterone. Somehow a woman got brought up, or men and woman got brought up. I said we have higher testosterone.
Oh, I thought you meant we have.
And I was like, we're bigger and quicker, and you're like, not really. And I thought everything you ever taught me the last 18 years was
No,
a
it's
lie.
not even me. You would just know that. Like, men have more testosterone than women, but we don't.
Obviously.
I wasn't talking about men versus women in any way.
You were talking about something, and I was like, and I piggybacked off that and said that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Something. I don't know if you said something or something got brought up.
Okay, yeah, I didn't mean for that. I'm sorry. Yes. Obviously.
Your dad's generation is bigger, smarter, quicker.
They're not smarter. In fact, my generation is the most educated generation ever. They're pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah. Your generation is a marked fall off, actually, in terms of education. All kinds of aptitude tests and everything else. To me, one of the most interesting details is for sure that their dad went to Stanford to keep an eye on Sam. Sam thought he didn't care. They had a falling out. And I think one reason why this episode is pivotal is because, I like the episode. I like the threat. But a lot of it was really what was going on with Sam and Dean. It's been alluded to that, Sam was kind of not into the hunting life as much as Dean.
Mm-hmm.
And it disappointed their dad. But in reality, if you remember during the shapeshifter episode, what was Dean when he was a shapeshifter? What was he telling Sam when Sam was tied up?
Something about his dad.
Yeah, that you were the favorite child. Dad loved you the most.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Dean views the situation. So Dean might be looking at him, hey, listen, you think that you were the oddball, Dad didn't care about you, but in reality, he cared about you more.
Mm-hmm.
I was a good son. I took up the family business. You left, and he still cared about you more. And I think that's how Dean might be viewing the situation.
Mm.
Now, in this episode, I think he was just trying to make Sam feel better, for sure. And I'm not saying he was lying. I'm saying that, however Dean's feeling, he was putting that on hold because he can tell it was really bothering Sam. So he had to hit Sam with some facts, stuff he didn't know about Stanford and everything else. And what's Sam doing now? He's in the business, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
it's like that one movie we watched.
Yeah.
The religious movie where the dad's a hunter, and he has the two sons.
Frailty with Matthew McConaughey, and
yeah,
I can't remember who else. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I love that movie. It's kind of you're right. That is slightly what we're having here.
Yeah.
So
two brothers.
Yeah.
Hunters.
Okay.
We weren't even facing like a real type of entity. It was more of just a curse.
Yeah.
Generations.
It was a generational curse because of the blood that was spilled on the land.
Yeah.
And I'm all about that. I think that's kind of cool because they're mixing it up.
It's like, screw you guys, we're gonna put a curse on you. We're gonna be dead, but you're still gonna get cursed.
You know what's interesting? As I'd be thinking, man, like, I'm putting a curse. I mean, it's just you can't get mad at the guy for saying like, all right, everyone who looks like these guys that are graping and killing my family, I want them all cursed. I want this land cursed against people who look like that forever. No problem with that. It's just like if the curse, it's interesting logically when you think about it. Like, man, like people 200 or 300 years from now, they might look the same. They might look like those people, but they're gonna have completely different motivations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the time, I mean, there were people of different skin color that were that they were also in the army as well. In the they were also involved in marching Native Americans out west and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Native Americans at the time had slaves. They had a lot of slaves that they took with them.
Every single person's ever had slaves.
No, for sure. But during the time, like when we abolished slavery in America, the Native Americans still had slaves.
Yeah, I was saying every single people have had slaves.
Yeah, they definitely have. Everyone. Yeah.
It's crazy. Filipinos had slaves.
Yeah, Filipinos
were slaves.
Yeah, they were enslaving each other before the Spanish got there.
Yeah.
For sure. So don't let anyone tell you differently. Anyways, guys, much love. See you next week.